Hi, this is Natalie. Today I just want to talk about my living arrangements for when I go to Tbilisi and how we came about with this solution. Right from the get-go, when I chose this study abroad program, I learned that Caucasus University, which is where I will be attending while I'm there, they don't have dormitory or like a housing option for their students. So technically, like all their students are commuters. Um, or live off campus, whatever. So I for some reason like I just had this like envisioned in my head that like it would be me and all these other you know study abroad students from Savannah State and from Savannah State, like America. Oh, that's gross. I thought that we would like split a rent or share housing, and like as I got further into the process, I kind of learned that like that wasn't the case, I guess. Like on my own, I had just because I knew that we were gonna have to like find an apartment one day. I took it upon myself to just like go look on some real estate websites from Tbilisi, and I found like the apartments there are relatively cheap compared to the apartments here, and like they're very European looking. Like everything's like in the bathroom, especially, is a lot smaller. Like a lot of the stoves only have like 2 burners, which I've never seen before, and like something inside the camper. Um, so like I was already like, oh, this is gonna be very European, blah 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 blah. I was just uber excited, and so like I'd start talking to other students who were studying abroad in the fall, like specifically a lot of them, like most of the ones from Poland, like those are the ones who actually reached out and contacted me, and of course like we're all going to be in the same position, an equal playing field because none of us are from Georgia. So I was like, it'd be kind of fun to have new friends and connect with people from around the world. That's the whole point of this, right? So I was talking, and I found out that most of them are gonna get their housing from a website called Flatshare Tbilisi. It has a page on Facebook, and basically it's just like a Craigslist section or like a classified ads section, and all these people are just listing, like for example, I would say college student looking to spend less than $400 a month and it needs to be in the district. I think it's like Bartolo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry, but basically the district that the college is in, so that I could walk. And like I just feel like that was a little personal, just to like throwing out on Facebook because like I don't know who any of these people are, and I just think it's really weird that I would go find someone to live with for 6 months off of Facebook. Like that just seemed really weird to me. So I asked the study abroad like liaison. I was like, well, can I give you like what I want and can you find housing for me? She's like, sure. A lot of people do that. However, I just want to let you know that you know what you want, and you probably have the best choice of gauging what you want. I was like, no, it's fine. I trust you. Just want to make sure that I have room for a roommate, and that it's not above $400 a month per person. So and she's like, that's great, no big deal. And like it turns out it's a whole lot harder because a lot of like it makes sense. Like a lot of landlords and contractors, they like are not contractors, landlords and real estate agents, I guess. I don't know. They don't want to lease like 6 months or 5 months lease. They're trying to get lease that lasts for a year or 3 months and then start another one. I just don't want to do that. So it's very hard. That's been one of the number one problems. Also, like the first apartment that she showed us, the girls that I want to room want to room with from Savannah State didn't really like it, and I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, but she wasn't feeling it. Like I definitely understand everyone's entitled to their opinion, and like the second apartment that she showed us, was weird because it was only one bedroom. There's 2 girls, and this didn't work for me. And I was like, and she's like, oh well, someone can sleep in the living room. I'm like, if I'm paying $400. I will not sleep on a couch. Like I just can't sleep on a couch for 6 months. Like it's just not gonna happen. And I told her, I was like, well, like thinking about it from both sides, I was like, so let's say I got the room. Like I would feel like I was intruding on the other person's privacy by walking into the living room because like that's basically their room. Like it's like, oh well, I was gonna sit on the couch and watch TV, but you can't because that's her room. And I just felt that was just very like just a very awkward position to put two girls in. Like, also, we're girls. And while I pray that, like, this trip is as drama-free as it is, like, it's going to be. We're girls. You know, we're going to be together for 6 months. There's going to be, like, a little argument or catfight or something. So I was like, I don't want to start it early by, like, oh, who gets to choose the room? And I don't want anyone to be upset because I know I could possibly be upset about that. Like, who gets the room and who's not going to get the room and blah, 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 blah. Like, I just don't want that to go on. So I'm like, you know, no, we need to find a 2-bedroom apartment. And because our study abroad liaison from Caucasus University is so fabulous, we found a lovely 2-bedroom apartment. It's not finalized yet, but I think it is the one that, like, you both agreed on. That was really nice, and I like it. The appliances are brand new. It's very European looking. I'm just really excited about it. But, like, housing has definitely been, like, one of the hardest things, and I can definitely say that, you know, it's way harder to, like, I know it's hard to find an apartment, or a house, or just anything with real estate. Like, it's hard to, like, find what you want, but, like, it's even harder to do it in a language that, like, you don't understand. Do it on different time zones. Like, if she sends something at, like, 8 o'clock in the morning from my time, like, she won't get it to the next day. So, like, our responses are always delayed because we're working on different time zones. So, like, that makes it hard. Like, we saw one apartment that, like, we didn't respond fast enough. So, like, by the time she got the response, it was, like, a day later. So she was like, oh, it's already taken. So, like, that, like, the time change just makes everything uber hard. However, I am, like, really grateful that, like I said, I want to give her game away, but our study abroad liaison is really amazing, and I tell her at least 3 times a week, I'm like, thank you for all that you do, all that you've done, and all that you will continue to do while we're there, because, like, she's just been really, really, amazing. And, like, I don't want to sound like an entitled American, like, I need my own room and how dare you try to put me in this place. Like, that's not my attitude. I just want, like, I want to be comfortable for the 6 months or, you know, the 5 months that I'm there. You know, I just want it to be, like, a very natural experience. And living on a couch, it's just not natural anywhere. So, gosh, this is 7 minutes. I didn't know I could talk that long, but I'm talking. I guess while I'm here, I can kind of tell you guys, like, what to expect. I'm going to try to at least post on the first day of the week. So it's, like, every Monday. Will kind of be like a weekly update, which I think is pretty cool. Whether it's by vlog or I'll try to do a video. Let's do this. I'm making a pinky promise to you guys that I will do a video every Monday, and then I'll try to update every Wednesday. Great. That sounds good. Sounds doable. I do want to say this, though. Guys, share this blog. Share my videos. Like, share. I'm just trying to get myself out there. Like, I didn't really think I want this, but I know that I do want this thing to go big, because, like, especially with me and my experience, like, Georgia is not a very popular country to go to, but, like, it was one of the few options that Savannah State had. So, me and Ashley and I are actually the first girls going. Like, we're the first set of students to go. And I know that it would have been, like, really helpful to have this information, and it's just, I think a lot of people like studying abroad, but they don't want to give, like, the full truth. And, you know, people think of, oh, pictures, great. Experience is great. Souvenirs, great. But, like, what they don't tell you is, like, oh, that time I went to the passport office, and my name wasn't even spelled right on my license. So I had to go get a license and then go get a passport. Like, stuff like that. And people don't really, share. They never share the bad side of things. And not that I'm saying my, website or my blog is going to be, like, really negative. I don't want that to happen, but I do want to give you guys the truth, because I do want I'm going to tell you the negative things beforehand so that you can have a positive experience. Does that make sense? And, like, hopefully, you know, I can prevent you from making the same mistakes that I'm going to make, or I can give you, you know, help that so you don't make some of those mistakes that I hopefully skipped. So, I really do hope that this works out. I'm really excited. I hope that you guys stay tuned. And I really do hope that you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Peace out.